September 19th, 1985 is a day that citizens of Michoacan, Mexico will not soon forget. On that day, a magnitude 8 earthquake shook the land. At least 9,500 people were killed, about 30,000 were injured, and more than 100,000 people were left homeless. Severe damage was caused in parts of Mexico City and in several states of central Mexico. According to some sources, the death toll from this earthquake may be as high as 35,000. It is estimated that the quake seriously affected an area of approximately 825,000 square kilometers and caused between 3 and 4 billion US dollars of damage and was felt by almost 20 million people. 412 buildings collapsed and another 3,124 were seriously damaged in Mexico City. The earthquake occurred in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of the Mexican state of Michoacan, a distance of more than 217 miles from the city, and the Cocos Plate subduction zone, specifically in a section of the fault line known as the Michoacan Seismic Gap. The Cocos Plate pushed against and slid under the North American Plate, primarily along the coast of the states of Michoacan and Guerrero in Mexico. Volatile trenches along the Cocos Plate generally have had seismic events 30 to 70 years before 1985. This subduction zone outside the Michoacan Gap was the source of 42 earthquakes of magnitude 7.8 or stronger in the 20th century prior to the 1985 event. However, this particular section of the subduction zone has not had an event for a much longer time. Shockwaves from the earthquake hit the mouth of the Rio Balasas on the coast at 7:17 a.m. and hit Mexico City 217 miles away 2 minutes later at 7:19 a.m. The 19th September quake was a multiple event with 2 epicenters and the second movement occurring 26 seconds after the first. Because of multiple breaks in the fault line, the event was of long duration. Ground shaking lasted more than 5 minutes in places along the coast, and parts of Mexico City shook for 3 minutes, with an average shaking time of 3 to 4 minutes. It is estimated the movement along the fault was about 3 meters. The devastating earthquake resulted in many other natural hazards. Landslides caused damage at Jalisco and near Jala, Colima. Sand blows and ground cracks were observed at Lázaro Cárdenas, and a tsunami was generated which caused more damage at multiple areas, recording a maximum wave height of 1.4 meters. Needless to say, this event was a horrible catastrophe, and we can only hope that the next time an earthquake of this magnitude occurs that we will learn from the past and minimize the amount of destruction.